welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whichever one it may be. Today I'm going to be working on this section of Magic in the Moonlight. This is my M is for March canvas, and once I finish this section, this will be halfway complete. I think I'm going to do a mixture of like talking and no talking. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, before we get into working on this, let's go ahead and meet Rebel, the channel mascot, the last cat in the family, who was actually the second to last cat we brought in, but he's the mascot, so he's last. And here he is, Mr. Rebel, our channel mascot, because he's in almost every single video at some point or another. Because this cat is literally always by my side. He never leaves me, except to go sit outside, and that's the only time he ever leaves me. And that's what he's waiting for right now. They're all waiting to go out the front door so they can go out into the porch. But he's going to have to wait a little longer, because it's his day. It's Rebel's day. Look at how cute he is. He's so cute. Anyway, he's a good kitty, really he is. He's just a little pain in the butt, but he's a good kitty. He's always causing some sort of trouble. Look, now he's upset because he hasn't gotten to go out yet, so he's going to attack Cookie. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for showing off our... Well, it's not that bad, actually. I was going to say our messy counter, but really it only has PlayStation remotes, one game, and a Switch. So it's not too bad. It hasn't developed flat surface disease like some of the other surfaces in our house. No. It's not too bad. Rebel. Rebel. Alright, Rebel. You ready? You want to go on the porch? Yeah. Come on. Alright. Let's not step on Peanut. Okay. And Cookie is like... Honestly, Cookie, no. Alright, Peanut. Our porch is a mess, so I'm just going to show this part. Because we left a trash bag out and some animals got in it last night, so our porch is kind of a mess. Alright, is that everybody? That's everybody. There they are, out on the porch. Anyway, that's Rebel. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this, and I think I'm just going to talk a little bit about some channel stuff. Like, I always think of what I want to talk about, and then when I finally get in here, I don't actually, like, remember what that was. So, let me think for a second on what it was. I got Rebel. Finally met Rebel. I have to do a TikTok on my cat's socks because I'm doing this over there as well. Actually, no, I did it on Facebook. I didn't do it on TikTok. Facebook. So one interesting thing is 500 subscribers, 500 followers. I am actually playing a little game to see which one goes first. Will it be TikTok? Will it be Facebook? Or will it be here? It'll be interesting to see. So I'm really close on Facebook. I think I'm at like 460 something followers on Facebook. It seems to be, you know, a lot faster than the other two platforms. I just don't post as much over there. But then TikTok. My TikTok, honestly, like, I don't even know what happened over there, but, like, it just, I guess I wasn't posting a lot, I was just posting here and there, kind of, so, like, the followers were just slowly climbing, and then I started posting every day, which I have to get back into posting the 100 Disney Years of Wonder thing. I haven't posted one of those in a while over there, but I was posting one of those every day. And my TikTok follower count just kind of, like, grew pretty quickly. So I think I'm just under 400, right? Wait. Yes. Currently, I'm just under 400 followers on TikTok. And then here, I finally passed the 450 mark. So it's gonna be a little bit of a game, and if you want to help me out, you can subscribe over here, or like if you want to play the game with me, you know, and help me out. If you're watching this video and you've made it past Rebel, and you're already in here, and you want to help me out on YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. Or if you just want to go rogue and help me out on TikTok, you can go follow me on TikTok. Or if you really, really want to go rogue, you can go follow me on Facebook. It's actually not under Truvampire though. On Facebook, I went with my original account, my account that I've had since like Facebook started way back in the day. And that's Min's Tate. That's my name. So, if you want to do that, you can go ahead and follow me on Facebook. And then there's also always Instagram, but I honestly don't post. Like, 3 platforms for me is honestly enough. I don't need to be trying to juggle 4 platforms at one time. And honestly, like, Facebook, I barely try. And like I said, I'm almost at 500 followers. Like, all I have to do is post a few more videos, or a few more little shorts and stuff of my cats, and do some of this and some of that, and I do feel like my Facebook is gonna just go past YouTube and beat it up and be like, haha, YouTube, haha. But, I just don't post as much over there as I should, maybe, or as often, because it is my original account, so it's a lot of my original friends and family, and I'm like, do I want to be, like, spamming their feeds with daily content? And I'm like, but, you know what, some of them spam my feeds with daily content, so, does it really matter? I don't know. But at the same time, it is my friends and family, and I know, like, my mom gets a kick out of it. So, that's fun. But yeah, so, help me out. Help YouTube win the battle and get to 500 first. Because that would be just absolutely fantastic. So if you are new here, you've made it this far, please subscribe and help YouTube win the battle. But yeah, so that's just one thing that I've been thinking about for a while, is that it's just kind of funny, because it's just like, which one's going to get to it first? Is it going to be TikTok? Is it going to be YouTube? Or is it going to be Facebook? And if I do post on Facebook, I do feel like it's going to be Facebook. So I need the help over here. But anyway, let's move on to some other things. A little bit more on the channel itself. So I made it through February, because now, like, I'm counting everything that I purchase as content for the channel now. So it's kind of like a job, but not a job. I'm not getting paid for this. This is just something that I am doing for fun, and something that I enjoy, because I enjoy sitting here and talking to a camera. Like, it's weird, but I do. And so I made it through February, and I didn't purchase a lot. Like, I will say I purchased a few things. Like, I think I made that Craftibly order, and I made that one Temu order, but no, Craftibly was before. I think Craftibly was back in January. I don't even remember, but I did make it through February, and I did do pretty good, and I didn't order that much diamond painting stuff. But March hit, and I kind of went, like, I wouldn't say a little crazy, but I started Diamond Art Club, had a canvas, and I was like, yes, I just absolutely need that canvas in my life, And every time I order from Diamond Art Club, I can't order just one canvas. Like, I order more than one, almost always two. So I threw in another canvas as well. And then I did the discount, and it wasn't too horribly bad. It was over $100, but it wasn't like crazily over $100. I think it was only like 111 maybe, because you know, Diamond Art Club canvases are not cheap. And I I did a PayPal Pay in 4 for that, I think, or an Affirm payment plan. I did a payment plan for it. I think it's the PayPal Pay in 4. Yeah, it's PayPal Pay in 4 for that one. And then I checked out, and after I checked out, I don't know when Diamond Art Club started doing this, or if they always do this, or whatever, but anyway, it popped up that if you purchase this mystery deal within a certain amount of time, you get a $75 canvas for like $40. And I was like, you know what? I always love a good mystery. Well, let's go ahead and do it. We actually, like, my husband loves the canvas that we got, and I was honestly thinking about purchasing it. So, like, it's just kind of interesting because that happened. But yeah, so I made the Diamond Art Club order, which is going to be coming at some point on the channel. And then I found out Craftably was going to be going out of business. And so I made a final Craftably order, which should be arriving today. And then I will be making a video on that. And that is just sad, sad news. But yeah, that one cost over $100. No, that one cost... I only bought one canvas and, like, some accessories. So, I don't know. I got the tubes because I really like the tubes. But you'll see in the video what I got. But I've only purchased one canvas. And then some accessories. But, anyway. So that was sad news. But I made a final purchase with Craftably. And then my husband is bored at work, so he starts sending me all of these canvases on TikTok. So it's like 5 or 6 canvases. I'm like, ugh, mornings suck for me sometimes with allergies. Ugh. Get a sip of coffee and clear that right up. Alright, but anyway. So he's sending me all these canvases, and I'm like, okay, these look pretty cool, or are these something that he would pick? So I ordered them. So now I have a Temu order coming. Actually, I have 2 coming, because then I needed to order a new light pad, and I did that on a separate day. So I have 2 Temu orders coming. And my husband says to me, you don't need any more canvas. You have enough. You're right. I have plenty. And he says, so why don't you just not buy until you've done half of them? So he's like putting me on this no buy in a way. Like, he doesn't care if I buy canvases as long as it's like doable or possibly doable for me. But honestly, like, he's just helped me reorganize all of the canvases that I currently have. So he kind of has a general idea of what my stash is looking like. It's not bad. It hasn't hit my height yet. But anyway, and I'm short, so it's not horrible. And it's possibly doable within, I would say, probably like 3 to 4 years. I could probably do all of these canvases in about 3 to 4 years. Maybe 2 if it's all I was doing, but I'll be working again, and I'm not working, by the way. Job didn't last. That job sucked, to be honest. It sucked. I do not recommend a warehouse job unless you are a young, strong man. Don't do it. Just so I kind of just didn't go back. But luckily, I didn't go back. I applied for a job that I really wanted, and I got the interview that very next day. Like, I literally got the interview so quick. I think it was the next day. Maybe it was even the same day I got the interview. I don't know. I just know that I got the interview, and I slam dunked that interview. Like, oh, that interview was awesome. Got the job in the interview, and I'm so happy. Like, I am going to a job I want. I'm going to a job I love, and I am so happy. But that's, you know, taking that away from my current stash of canvases. I said about 3 to 4 years of work for me. I think that's all my canvases in the corner. So I have quite a few canvases, and I have quite a few large canvases. And then I have some smaller snack size canvases. And I've been trying to be good and just work through canvases that I already have, which after I do this video, I'm going to go through my book and pick a canvas for April for wings and things. Diamond paint with friends, because this is for Diamond Paint with Friends. Emma's for March. And like I said, I'm almost halfway through this canvas. Actually, after this section, I will be halfway through this canvas. It's coming along beautiful. And honestly, oh my gosh, it is so much fun to work on. I am loving every aspect of this canvas. This is a Dreamer Designs, this is squares, and I'm loving every aspect of working on this canvas. And I did start another canvas. I kit up another canvas, but that I'm not going to show on the channel. It's a Diamond Art Club mystery canvas. I feel like my mystery canvases that I have from Diamond Art Club kind of keep getting pushed back and back and back and never worked on. And one of them I want for the bathroom. I don't know, like, color-wise what the image is going to look like, but it was one of those, you look at it and you're like, oh, it's so obvious, I can see what the image is. But color-wise, I don't know how it's going to come out or look, so it'll be fun to see the colors come out and see what they're going to look like. And I can tell by the first section that they're going to be really nice and vibrant and pretty. So I did start that. And if you know Diamond Art Club mystery canvases, then you know that that's Diamond Art Club square. Something that I didn't want to get into, but I'm honestly taking that canvas really slow. And yeah, so I did start a couple of canvases in my stash. Like, this one came out of my stash, that one came out of my stash. If I have to go back, that's honestly probably one of the oldest Diamond Art Clubs in my collection currently, because like I said, my mystery canvases keep getting kind of like pushed to the side because I'm always working on other canvases for other reasons. So yeah, it's like that. But anyway, so my husband kind of was like, don't buy any more until you've done half. So we kind of like, I was like, okay, like, it makes sense, but half? I was like, because I know there's going to be canvases that I want. There's going to be canvases that I love in the process. So I'm like, how about 10? How about I have to complete 10 canvases before I can buy one new canvas? And he agreed with that. So he's kind of put me on another no-buy. And this did kind of spur out of the fact that I just bought like a bunch more. And we did only have one job going, so, you know, like, the PayPal paying for it does make it a little bit easier paying for it, but, you know, I probably didn't need to be purchasing canvases right now. So the Temu order wasn't bad. I think the Temu order came to $36, and then the other one came to $40 because my light pad broke. I don't even know how this happened, but like the wiring just popped off. The back side of my light pad came unglued, and the wiring popped off for the plug department where it is on my light pad. I don't even use my light pad that much, but I wish I had it right now because it would have been great with this canvas. Although, currently, for some odd reason, this light setup is working really great and I'm having no issues seeing this. But this canvas I have struggled with just a little bit on the light aspect because all the light's coming from above and behind me, so for the most part, except for the ring light. I hope that's not in the video. And I hope you're still recording. I feel like this camera kind of like takes and does mini recordings automatically. And it looked nice. Like, it looked pretty decent when I did the... There's that too. I just ordered this camera, and this camera was not... It's not the most expensive camera you could buy. And it's definitely not the cheapest, but it's not really even quite in mid-range yet. Like, it's probably still on the cheaper side of things. But it's a known name brand. It's a Vivitar, and I feel like that's, you know, like a pretty known name. People kind of know that one. So I was hoping that because it's like an actual name that is recognizable, that because I bought a camera months back now to use, and it's just crap. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's a really cute purple camera, and it was like, yeah, good quality, and people were happy with it, and then I got it, and I was like, I can't even use this. I couldn't get it to format anything. And another one I bought one, like, exactly the same as what I'm using right now, but some unknown name company, and it was like half the price of what I spent on this one. So it just didn't, like, and that one wouldn't format any memory card. No matter how hard I try, it wouldn't format the memory card. And every time you opened it up, it wanted to format the memory card. So it was like constantly battling itself. That one I returned. The other one I never returned, so I technically still have it. But it didn't cost me that much money, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll just probably try to sell it, or it'll just get rid of it. I don't know. But it's not worth the money, so I'll probably just get rid of it. Let some little kid play with it. It's perfect for a little kid to play with if they want to. But this one's pretty decent so far that I can tell. It worked. It connected to the computer. Oh, that's what it was. I couldn't get the other one to connect to the computer to take the video off of it. And it said it was a 4K camera, but the video was just so bad that there was no way that was 4K. So, yeah. And I don't know if there's something I have to do in editing to make sure that... I think you can see the kitty's eyeball. Oh, okay, I'm distracted. I was just checking the camera. I know when I did my test video that I was not in center, and I never flipped the video, so it was upside down the entire time. So, yeah. This time, I think I got this. I mean, I've got it right for me now. I'm looking at the bottom of the camera, so I know that the top of the camera is on the other side, so it's facing the right direction for how I'm using it. And I do think for me it's going to be better because now if I do a no talking video, like I've got my cell phone and I can check out Winnie anytime I want. So she's currently on my phone. My husband put her on my phone last night before he went to work. He took my phone, and then when I got it back, I was like, oh, the cat's changed. It's now Winnie. But anyway, yeah, so I like it better, and I think it's gonna be a bit of a game changer for me to have the camera, because now I can have a permanent setup almost as far as my videos go and stuff like that. I won't have to be constantly setting up every single time. Like, I can just use it as it is, leave it set up, and go from there. I know I need to do some more work as far as setup in the room goes, but for my YouTube setup, my coffee smells really good. Oh my gosh, it's like right under my nose. I'm using my mermaid cup today. So here is my cup. Look at, there's my coffee. And there's my cup. I'd rather it be a mermaid, and we got it in Marathon, Florida, when we went on vacation. And we spent a week on a beach. Actually, we spent a week walking around Marathon, Florida. We didn't really go to the beach much. We did, apparently, because my phone brought up pictures of the beach, and I was like, oh, look, there's the beach. So we must have gone to a beach at least once. It was hard to find a beach, though. We were on the Keys, and you would think, oh, there'd be beaches everywhere. And there were beaches everywhere. It's just, they weren't nice. As nice as I expected them to be. The water was nice. It was great. We didn't go in swimming, I don't think, because there was a lot of seaweed at that point. But anyway, that's getting off topic again. So yeah, so my husband put me on a no-buy-ish. And I have to complete 10 diamond paintings before I can purchase anything else. And I have another new job. Honestly, though, I cried. Hey! Hi! You coming up? Come on. Come join us. It's the channel mascot. It's a Rebel! Yeah. Hi, Rebel. Minnie Man, what's up? Where you going? Oh, you want snuggles? Yes. They were out on the porch, but I left the door open. He probably wants to go for a walk. Yeah. But we usually wait. We usually go for a walk like around 1. So my husband can join us because he's sleeping right now. I tend to do my videos in the morning when my husband's sleeping. So, 1, the house is quiet. And 2, I don't feel as awkward. I watched some TikTok lives. And I've honestly thought about, now that I have a setup, doing YouTube live. But I know I have to do that on my phone, but still, I'll have a permanent-ish setup. I can just switch out to the phone, which is another thing that kind of sucks, 'cause all my tripods are for my phone. So currently, the one stand that the camera's on is the only one I can use for the camera. Like, my other tripod has pieces to turn it into a camera tripod, but I don't know where those pieces are. So it is just a phone tripod. But anyway. So yeah, I thought about doing a Facebook Live on, at some point, YouTube Live at some point. And trying out live streaming again. It's been a hot minute since I did a live stream. And honestly, the first time I ever did a live stream, I was so incredibly nervous and scared. I was like, oh! Like, what do I do? But then it just, then I just did it, and it was fun. It was honestly a lot of fun. Like, it's fun when you get a good group of people and you get a good chat going and stuff. Like, they make a live stream far more fun and interesting. But yeah, I thought about doing that. See if I do that. YouTube suggested it to me too. They're like, maybe try this. Okay, thanks YouTube. And I know I need to try different things, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing if I'm not allowed to buy anything for a while. Because I feel like a lot of our videos become unboxing videos. But then I start to feel like, are we? And I know we can all feel differently on this, but are we flaunting? I don't know, because to me, I feel like I like to watch an unboxing here and there, but it does get to a point where I do see... Okay, so the camera died. So I guess I'm going to have to get extra batteries at some point. Ooh, that's really warm. That is really nice and toasty. I have a blanket on my lap right now, and I just dropped it on the floor to change out from the camera to the phone. So we're back on the phone, but that's okay. I don't mind. And yeah, now I'm gonna have to invest in some extra batteries for the camera, because it's clearly not going to, I don't know how long that video is. And now we're gonna see the difference between the phone quality and the camera quality, if there is any. But anyway, I was talking about purchasing. So I have noticed that my Diamond Art Club unboxings don't get as many views as, say, a Temu unboxing, or better yet, any one of the budget-friendly companies. And I don't know if that's because it's Diamond Art Club and there's just so many videos on Diamond Art Club. I'm gonna take another drink of coffee. Or if it's because of price point, but because any licensed company doesn't get as many views. I think my Craftablies didn't do too bad when I unboxed the Craftablies, but I don't feel like there's as many people unboxing Craftablies, and there hasn't been, and sadly aren't going to be, much new content out of Craftably for quite some time. Unfortunately, to me, it felt like it was going to go this direction anyway, where they were going to close. But I'll talk about more of that in the Craftably unboxing. And then I've done a few like Sparkle Queen creations, and I think I had another. I haven't posted my Raven art one, Raven Diamond art one yet, because I still technically have to redo that unboxing, because I did that unboxing and then I didn't like that unboxing, so now I want to redo that unboxing. But I have to put everything back together to redo that unboxing, so will be coming at some point, but probably not the next unboxing video, because I only do unboxings on Sundays. Typically I only do unboxings on Sundays to try to keep the content from just being one thing. So I try to do 3 days a week. I try to do unboxings on Sundays, whip-in chats on Wednesdays, and Fridays today would typically be, every other week will now be Fables, Myths, and Legends, that series, but that's only going to be a bi-weekly thing. So then on the off week from that, it would be kit ups, kit downs, and things like that. Now this week, they're reversed. Wednesday was a kit down, and today is going to be the whip and chat. But that is something that I try to stick to as far as my schedule goes. And I've thought about adding in another day, but I don't think I'm going to, because I'm trying to keep up with TikTok as well and posting over there, at least trying to post something daily. Now, a short is definitely easier to do than a full video, but at the same time, it's not. So for me, my shorts require a lot of work, kind of, to go into them. So like, let's say that I was going to turn this section into a short. Well, I might take every 5 colors and take a 3-second video of how it looks after those 5 colors have been completed. And then the finished product and post that, or the finished section and post that. My video, I did a whole video of like 1 complete canvas. So I did each section as a little short, and then at the end, because sometimes I do this, I reach the end of something and I'm just like, I just want to be done. And I did all 3 sections at once. And those, they didn't do too bad, but I definitely noticed a big drop off after this, like on the 3rd section. I think the 4th section was my worst one overall. But like, I did notice this, and I did wonder about it a little bit. Like, was that not the right thing to do? But I see other people do it all the time, where they'll do a section and they'll do a little short. And I also don't know if that's the way they're doing the section. And because I've done this on canvases in the past, where I'll put a little sticker on each section, and then I'll just put a little wheel or something and pick that section to do. And I could do that here, like do that with shorts here too. Like I could do both TikTok and YouTube and see how the two do. I will say, like, overall, if I post the same video on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, Facebook usually gets the best viewership, followed by TikTok, and then last is YouTube. Like, YouTube shorts, for me, don't get as much attention. And like, maybe I should do that with one of my canvases that I have to complete that are over there, and just do one section at a time and have the viewership kind of pick the next section for me, and then do a, just based upon what the majority says for the next section in the shorts. And I should see if I post it. So if I take the same canvas, post, or do I do 3 separate canvases? Because I could do that too. I take 3 separate canvases, split them up with stickers. It's going to have to be small snack size canvases. Like, it can't be a full-on canvas like this. This would be too much. That might be interesting to do, kind of a little experiment and see which one holds the viewership over time. And then I can see which one hits 500 followers first. Because that would be Definitely right up there in there. That might be an interesting thing to do. Don't anybody steal that. That's mine. Don't steal it. I just came up with that in my own head. Like, I just posted a picture today on Facebook, and I put my name on it because I was like, I don't want anybody to steal this picture. This is freaking awesome. Which now I'm like, this picture is so freaking awesome. It'd make a really great diamond painting. What am I doing? I just put you on the wrong number. I'm not paying attention. Easy fix, because I didn't go far. Only 4. 5. Can you... No, you're on the right one. I put that one on the wrong one. But you're on the right one. Are you on the right one? No. Okay. Get off my finger. So much static. Okay, you're on the right one. So I just messed up on those 2. Okay. That's good. But yes, so I think maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that later today, because I don't have any other diamond paintings going besides the mystery kit. And the mystery kit, like, it's one of those when I'm chilling in the bedroom watching TV, I'm working on it then, which don't ask how I'm doing it. It's pretty interesting, but it's probably not the best way to be working on this giant canvas on a bed. But I'm trying to make the most of it because I do want to work on it, but I don't want to work on it all the time because I don't want to get burnt out again on a square diamond art club and not want to do any of my other squares, because I am so glad I followed Together We Are Magic with this kit. Because even though I'm doing another square, I'm just so glad that I did it, because this kit has been an absolute dream and just reminds me why I love diamond painting in the first place. And that is what you want from a kit. You don't want to be stressed out at the end of it and just rushing through it to try to get it done as fast as possible, so you don't have to look at that canvas anymore. And it's like the ones that are sitting in my house, because yeah, they're ones that, well, one of them I honestly haven't worked on because I just haven't worked on it, so I can't really judge it in that regard. But I do feel like I needed to take a break from large canvases. And they're going to be like, but you're working on a large canvas right now. But I'm not working on a large canvas right now. I'm working on a canvas that's slightly bigger than snack size. It's not large. I've got 8 more days of working on this canvas. It's not large. Only because I'm doing a section a day to try to relax my brain a little bit. Well, not really relax my brain, but just because it's been working out really great to just do a section a day. I don't have to worry about rushing through it. How much am I going to get done? It's been sitting here on this table, so I don't even have to move it. I just usually come in here when my husband's sleeping, do my section, and then I can spend the rest of my day with him. So that's been working out for that. So yeah, I think I'm going to try that and do that experiment today. I'm going to go through and pick some canvases, and we're going to do that experiment and see. I actually have the perfect 3 canvases for it. Yeah, ones that I've been wanting to do that aren't very big, that I'll probably hate working on and throw them away, but yeah. But they're all got the same kind of theme, and I don't think I'd be using them for anything else, so except maybe the bingo cards. Last year, I came to the end of the year and just about finished that bingo card. It didn't happen. So this year, I am putting everything I do on that darn bingo card. I don't even care. All right, T. There's some pink in this one. But I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know how long this video has been. I think I've pretty much talked about everything channel related that I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna be picking my canvases later for wings and things, and then having my husband pick from there. Maybe I'll post a short on that and have the community help me pick. We'll see. Depending, it'll probably be the size, maybe even a bigger one. We'll see. Maybe not. It depends on what I find when I start going through my stash. None of the new kits that I just purchased will be used anytime soon. Because I do want to start working through some of my older kits. And I do feel like a lot of times we'll get a new canvas in and we will want to just hurry up and work on that one. And some of the ones that we purchased just kind of sit there not getting done. Like those 3 canvases that I just mentioned that I said would be perfect for my trial run there. They're canvases that I've had since 2018. So they're like old Amazon and oh gosh, what was it? What did we used to order from? It's kind of like Temu, but Wish. Amazon and Wish images. And honestly, I think they're all Wish, because I think that's the only place I could find these particular images, which makes sense because if these images ever showed up on a licensed diamond art company, I would just jump on them right away, and I would throw these canvases away. But I haven't seen them, and it honestly took me forever to even find them back then. And I do know that the artist some of her artwork has been showing up on Diamond Art Club, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that these artworks will show up eventually. But in the meantime, yeah, so if you want to see all 3 canvases, you're going to have to follow me on all 3 platforms. Links, and descriptions or information is always in my my section down there. What do you call that? My description section. Like, they're always there. My Facebook, my TikTok, my Instagram, they're always down there. I'm not doing Instagram. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do Instagram, because what I do now is I post on Instagram and it verts over to Facebook. But I might just post these directly to Facebook because it might be easier to do it that way. Yeah. So this canvas is coming out absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this section after I finish the video. And then I will do kind of a short blurb on the whole canvas as it is at the halfway point. So, if you've made it this far, leave a comment about your favorite flower, because there's flowers. Yeah, this is the flower right here. And I know it's random, but just leave a comment about your favorite flower. And that will let me know that you made it this far in the video. Anyway, also just leave a comment if you want. Anyway, you don't have to say your favorite flower. But, you know, my favorite flower is the sunflower. So, just let me know what your favorite flower is. And thank you for watching. Alright, here is the section complete. And then here is the canvas halfway complete. So this is my MS for March canvas, Magic in the Moonlight, and I have hit the halfway point.